Coming up next is Joe Corley's self-defense. Right after that, you're going to see why Rick Harris is going to need self-defense when he gets in the ring with the electrifying Anthony Elmore.
Karate, the super heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony Elmore, goes up against Rick Harris here from Little Rock, Arkansas. Arkansas, there you see the combatants getting ready, including the world champion Anthony Elmore. Said to go 10 rounds in the super heavyweight, a non-title fight tonight. Of course, Elmore at the top of the heap. And, of course, in the Inside Karate magazine, with Elmore there, the guys that are trying to shoot at him, let's take a look at the top 5 contenders. And that includes a man that won a big bout just a couple of weeks ago. And, of course, we're talking about Bill Morrison.
Well, these ratings are going to change very quickly. Bill Morrison, of course, knocked John Jackson out in 51 seconds last week here on E.S.P.N. That's going to put Bill Morrison up there at that number 1 position. He'll move John Jackson down to number 2 when that happens. Elmore will then be in at number 3. Tate Cobb will remain at 4. And Tracy Thomas at number 5. Tracy Thomas, of course, was Elmore's last victim.
So there's the top 5 contenders looking for a shot at the crown. One of the guys who'd like to make his name known in the PKA is the challenger tonight, Rick Harris. He talked about his chances against the world champion in the ring tonight.
I come in here with 25 wins, 2 losses, 19 knockouts. Anthony Elmore can be stopped. That's what I'm here to do.
This is Harris's first world-class experience in the PKA, and he's decided to start right at the top with the champion. Anthony, the electrifying Ant Elmore, faces an unknown commodity in a 240-pound opponent tonight. However, on June the 9th, he successfully defended his title for the 5th time against another man at 240 pounds, the number 5 contender, Tracy Thomas. After Thomas had gone down once in the 9th round, Elmore's experience took over again. And finally, referee J.T. Will stopped the bout, and it was Elmore's successful defense of the title for the 5th time. His 23rd straight victory, and he's ready for tonight's non-title fight as he goes against the enforcer.
I'm here in Arkansas making history, bringing the first PKA sanctioned bout ever in the state of Arkansas. Tonight, I'll go against a tough Rick Harris. Even though it's not a title fight, I should be a great, exciting fight because I'm going to show my full potential.
Good look at both the fighters, Rick Harris and Anthony, the electrifying Ant Elmore. And now let's go to the ring announcer to introduce the fighters for our main event.
Now, our main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing a 10-round bout in the super heavyweight division. Introducing first, in the red corner, he is from Gate City, Virginia. He is 25 years old and stands 6 feet 3 inches tall. He weighed in today at 240 pounds. He has a contact karate record of 25 wins, 2 losses, with 19 wins by knockout. Welcome, please, Rick Harris. And in the blue corner, from Memphis, Tennessee, he is 30 years old, is 6 feet 4 inches tall, and weighed in today at 212 pounds. He has a contact karate record of 23 wins, no losses, with 15 wins by knockout. I present Anthony, the electrifying Ant Elmore. Our referee for this bout is J.T. Wills. Our judges are Mary McKim, Paul Ferguson, and Ron Turk. Our PK representative is Greg Sawyer.
That's how I call you back. When I say break, make sure you break immediately. Do not hit or kick after I say break, because it will be a foul. Do not hit or kick your opponent if he's on the floor. There's no holding, no clinching. I only give 2 warnings for holding, and after that, it will be a point deduction. So do not throw away valuable points for holding. Shake hands now, and we'll begin with the traditional match.
Well, Joe Corley, just quick look at the faces of those 2 fighters. This, of course, Rick Harris, 25 years of age, Gate City, Virginia, and the world champion, the super heavyweight Anthony, the electrifying Ant Elmore. I may move back a couple of rows. This could really be interesting tonight. Elmore, the taller of the 2 in the red. Harris in the black with a red stripe. Concentration by the champion, Joe. I guess that's what we've got to look for early.
The champion is, as Bill Morrison mentioned last week, is harder to hit, looks like, than it looks like he is. He hits harder than it appears. He's very deceptive, got those long legs, and he drills some power with them.
I think one of the things that Rick Harris pointed out at the weigh-in today was the fact that he said he looked like a super heavyweight, more like maybe a light heavyweight. He has that kind of movement, and certainly at 212 pounds still has a great deal of power. Speaking of power, here comes Harris, rumbling across the ring.
That was Elmore's first chance to feel him coming on to deal with the power. Harris didn't unload a whole lot when he got close. Harris looks a little tight. He seems a little tense. I think that's natural considering the circumstances which brought him here.
Believe it or not, at 240, Harris told me this afternoon he has fought as heavy as 280. Oh, a straight left by the champion. Good kick, and Harris is down. Harris wobbling, trying to get to his feet. J.T. Will looks at him closely. Another spinning back kick. Another standing 8 count this time. So round one has indeed been electrifying for the champion. And he goes right back to work. You can see the skill involved in the kicks for the champion. He has already had a total of 19 kicks in this first round.
Elmore has been criticized by some for not throwing his nut kick.
Back to back. As a winning back kick for Harris on the canvas, and that's going to be it. J.T. Will says it's over. So is Rick Harris.
I'm not really quite sure what I saw there. I don't know what caused Rick Harris fall and go down like that. Anthony Elmore is looking at him like he thinks something is not right.
Let's take a look at the last kick that sent Harris down for the final time.
I don't know. It looks like he has psyched himself completely out there. That kick lands right on his chest. I don't know if we're seeing a stage right there or what we're seeing.
So almost a completely in disbelief Anthony Elmore. Looking on as the physician at ringside, Dr. Floyd Spencer, looking over the fallen Rick Harris. We'll be back with the official time of the TKO and the knockout here in the first round. But right now, let's pause on the kick for the 80s from Little Rock. Knockout in the first round from, once again, Bill Elmore.
Ladies and gentlemen, winner by knockout 2 minutes into the first round, your champion from Memphis, Tennessee, the electrifying Anthony Elmore.
With that victory by Anthony Elmore, who now moves his record to 24-0, that was the 16th knockout. And it came very early, again 2 minutes into the first round over Rick Harris. Joe Corley's in the ring, and will be talking to the world champion as they're